See ya, Mr. Banno. I'd entered the first grade at Yagoda Elementary School. Our school motto was cheerful, strong and dignified. Miss Ota was a homeroom teacher who looked to be in her 50s and had short hair. Her eyes would grow large when she wore her tinted glasses. When she got angry, she'd hold her pointed fingers to her head and say her pet phrase, "I'm going to grow horns," all sweaty. You could always see her bra through her white blouse. Mr. Banno was a homeroom teacher for the first graders next door. Mr. Banno was young. He always wore a polo shirt and track pants. He was great at card tricks, he was tall and had a high nose, and when he grew angry, he was scary. According to my friend in his class, when Mr. Banno got mad at a student, he'd grab them by the nose and lift them all the way up to his eyes like some Yakuza gangster. One winter day, something happened that shocked us students. Mr. Banno had suddenly shaved his head and he was completely bald. The elementary students weren't used to seeing such a smooth head, so baldy became the perfect joke material at the school. On a cold winter day when it was snowing, right before the morning school assembly held every day in the athletic field, the students yelled "Baldy" as they threw snowballs at Mr. Banno's head. It was from that day on that the students would tease Mr. Banno, the teacher who used to be scary when he became angry. Mr. Banno was teased so badly by the students about his shaved head that an all-school assembly was held just for our principal to order everyone at the school not to tease Mr. Banno anymore, and that became an even greater joke.
When Mr. Banno's hair began to sprout a little and his head was blue and I thought it was as if the earth was attached to it, that was when it happened. Something happened that I would never be able to forget, even if I wanted to. It took place in the rock garden. The rock garden was on the second floor of our school building, next to the hall that extended between the classrooms and the faculty room. It was an open air space. Pink tiles covered the floor. It had a green pond with goldfish and river snails, square benches with yellow parasols and a red emergency staircase that led down to the first floor. We peed in the pond, the boys would clamour, and the girls would play the Guriko version of rock, paper, scissors on the staircase. During clean-up, when I was talking to Kanna about toothpaste that tasted like vomited spaghetti with meat sauce and listened to her sing a song her brother had composed called Waxy Waxy Frostbite, I was suddenly startled by my own name, which I had never even thought about before, and at the time, boom, bam, bam, my ego had pierced my body and shocked me, and that too happened at the rock garden. On that day, as I was walking through the hall, I saw that the rock garden was full of people from the entrance. Everyone was there, students from the lower grades and all of the upperclassmen, and they were all riled up. When I went to see what was going on, above one of the yellow parasols and square benches, I saw a yellow hot air balloon that was just about to fly away. Riding the hot air balloon was Mr. Banno with his earth head. Wow, wow! As the children were screaming, the air balloon with Mr. Banno suddenly flew up into the air. From the rock garden and the emergency staircase, everyone waved their hands. I got excited and waved too. See ya, Mr. Banno! See ya, Mr. Banno! Mr. Banno, take care! I don't remember what happened after that. I did remember for a time, just as I would have remembered anything like that. But about 2 years later, during a morning all-school assembly at our elementary school, I brought it up to Aya Fukushima, who was standing in line in front of me, just to pass the time. Aya laughed, and this is what she said. I remember a yellow hot air balloon came to our school, but Mr. Banno never rode it. Then, during our 6th grade graduation ceremony, I somewhat cautiously asked my childhood friend Yuki about it. Remember when this happened? This was what Yuki replied coolly. A yellow hot air balloon never came to our school, but a yellow paraglider once did.
This was the story of a yellow hot air balloon, Mr. Banno, a paraglider, and us elementary school students.